Hey guys, it's Blake here. We're at the 8-unit rehab project and we're going to see what's going on with this place today. So I'm having some sinus issues, so if I sound like I got kicked in the face by a horse, it's just a bunch of sinus pressure. But I want to show, we got all new framing done in here. So this is the framing that's going to split up to 2 units. So on the other side is going to be another unit, obviously. We've got the bathrooms and the closets reframed in. This unit had a lot of termite damage, so that's all up. And then we've got these islands put in. This was going to be a bar that came out with bar stools on either side to separate the living areas. But we talked about this, about getting these out of here so we can make this an open space. So a big issue we've had with this place so far is the flooring. So if you can see the flooring, it's rough. It starts out with this lip here and runs down. So what we're gonna have to do to fix that is we're gonna float the floor. So basically we're gonna bring in leveler. It's a mixture you mix up with water and you lay it and then it hardens. So it's gonna take the floor and just make it gradually slope down to where you can barely tell there's a grade to the door. So that's gonna fix our floor issue, but that comes with a cost too. So we've been completely reframing everything. As you go see, we got all the new framing in here. We've got 5 of the 8 so far. This is another one. Got the guys getting after it today. This one's getting worked on right now and framed out. This is our kind of weird unit that they're getting to next. All right, so this is one of our units that's going to be a little bit different setup. So in all the other units, they're a little bit bigger, and this area is going to be the bedroom, but because of this entry area being too small to put a bed, this is going to be our kitchen in here, and then this will be our really it's kind of effectively going to be a studio with a bed in here and a chair. It's not even going to be able to fit a couch. But what we have to do to make this a kitchen is, as you can see, it's all concrete walls. So even in here, we have a concrete wall. So what we have to do here is take the 2x4s. We take the 2x4s and you run them along here, and through that you can put the plumbing through the 2x4. Otherwise, you're just going to have plumbing on the outside of the wall, which they had it before, which is out of code, not right, the wrong way to do it. So they're framing all along this brick wall, and you can come through and go through the brick with a 4-inch insert to get the plumbing through there, and then that's going to run to our kitchen. We'll have the bed here. So this will be the last unit to get that reframing. And here's a pro tip: if you need a lot of windows for a rehab project, order them early. So we're backed up on our windows, but they're going to get here hopefully right in time. This unit is an absolute doozy. So they piecemealed this place together. So this is the original building, what you see here, and then this place, because there's an exterior wall on both sides, I think it used to be like a courtyard or something like that, but they spanned over top to make the top of this top unit, the laundry room and everything was downstairs, and built a unit over the one we were just in. So it's really piecemealed together, and because of that, there's a lot of problems. Another tip is to know the code for your local area. So for here, see how low the railing is? It's like barely at my knee. Code is 36 inches, so that has to be ripped off and replaced too. Another fun thing I learned today is what we have to do to insert these top windows. So they have to backfill concrete, pour concrete in these holes in the cinder blocks until it raises up. And I stuck my flashlight down there and dropped something. I think it's still falling. It's falling to China. So they're just gonna dump this concrete in there until it fills up so that they can put the hurricane rated window in there. So this is for all my design specialists. I wanna know what you guys think. So how this bathroom started out was, it was like right here. There was a wall. It was long and skinny. It was like a vanity. There was 2 walls, and you stepped into a shower, and this was walled off, and this was like the toilet, and you had to walk in through the door over there. Really weird setup. So what we're going to do now is, because all our plumbing is in here, we're going to have replumbed anyway. We're redoing everything so we can mix and match where things go. So about where this orange board is to about here, we're going to wall it out to make it a bathroom. So now this is going to be our bathroom. Door steps in, you got the vanity here, or you got the bathtub rather, you got the nice vanity, the toilet, so a nice full bathroom, the walking way. And what that's going to create is kind of make this room a little bit smaller, but we're still going to have a nice sized walkway here into the bedroom, and the door's going to open in, then you'll have your kitchen, living, dining in this area here. So let me know what you guys think, if you got a better idea for this bathroom, but for now, that's what we're going with to utilize this space the best. To get into the weeds, to find out what's really wrong, you gotta play acrobat. My favorite parts about this project so far, so when they built this wall, you can see the gaps here. I mean, I can fit, my whole finger in there. It's in here and here. So they never supported this wall. There should be like studs running along here like this, and the contractors put these ones in. So you essentially have like 5 studs holding up this whole thing. So this whole wall is supported by hopes and dreams and wishes. So they're gonna come in, jack this back up, put new studs under it, re-support it on both sides so that we can actually add a floor above here and make it a safe, livable unit. And then out here too with the patio here, this is just not even connected. So that there's nothing holding this to the actual building. So very unsafe. I'm glad we bought this thing and are doing things the right way, because for all the future guests that would have stayed here otherwise like this, we might have avoided some liabilities. So the process is taking a little bit longer than expected. We did have to deal with the city, so we had an asbestos survey done, we had a lead-based paint inspection, all that, and had to get reviewed by the city planning and zoning commission. So they held us up on getting the permits selected. But once we got the permits, we got the roof up, we got everything else we needed. We're getting the framing done. And as soon as that framing is done, the electrician and the plumber, they're going to come in and do their thing so we can start adding drywall. So we are a little over schedule and a little over budget, but that's kind of the nature of the beast with these bigger projects, these older properties like this. That's why I budgeted for that in my number. So I wanted to make sure that I had a buffer for stuff like this to happen. So for me personally, I put in 15% into my analysis and made sure that that my numbers worked with that extra 15%, and then had that buffer for that. So we're still within that, so I'm still feeling good. I'm not sweating yet. My feet, it's not to the fire, but definitely trying to avoid further setbacks. Hey guys, hope you liked the episode. Please hit the like button if you haven't yet. You can subscribe and see the rest of the progress with this thing going on. And if you don't hit that like button, I'm gonna go down to the city of Fort Walton Beach and tell them you're the previous owner, and they can hit you with all the back permit fees that we kind of skirted around. So see you guys next time.